Dylan, how would you like to be executed?
I would like to be returned to sender, please.
So town gets a rather large envelope, the biggest envelope that they can get,
Is it a
and
Dill envelope?
it is still too small, so they have to fold Dylan up, kind of a little bit crushed to death. Good night.
I heard that, tomato.
Thanks, Tori.
All right, everybody, please make sure that you take your seats because I am ready to go.
Laurent.
Yeah.
Oh no, Laurent's not in the seat. Whatever am I going to be tonight? Oh, by the way, I'm in a comforting cabin. Shouts to comforting.
We're still waiting on somebody to take their seat before I send out. So I just wanted, before I send them, to get your thoughts on like what do you wanna be?
I think I want to be good. I think I could do well with a good game. I've had a couple evil games. The most recent times I've actually played Clock Tower, so it might be good to be a good role. And then, of course, this is one of those situations where, narrator comes in. He was not a good role. But he thought he was a good role because Marionette is on this script. Ryback wants me to be the leech, but, that's Ryback for you.
Ryback, I mean, it tracks when you're a self-nominator, right?
It's true. Me personally, if I do nom myself day one, which, by the way, I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Who knows? I might not nominate myself on day one. And then everyone is going to read that as me being a sussy hussy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna send out characters anyway, and I can just go to Laurent and tell them what their character is if needed.
Okay.
Oh boy, I almost hit the wrong button and almost just removed everything instead of sending out characters.
Laurent's at the chair, yay! Aww.
Yay, there you go, you get to be a good role.
I'm a juggler, and I can get a 5!
You can try anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome, have fun.
Chat. You have to tell the truth for people to use this role. I know. Mollybach, you make it sound as if all I ever do is lie to people. I don't know what you're talking about. I do stuff other than lie to people. I have to survive the day. It's true. So, I see it as there's two ways to play Juggler. You play it face up. You just tell people you're the juggler, you get yourself X'd on day one, whatever. The problem is, if you do that and you tell the demon, they're gonna kill you. Or, you tell people that you are the nothing on this script. To be honest, I don't mind juggling 5 people as an evil role as the juggler. It's true, some of them have to tell the truth. Yeah, we may very well just be the leech host. We could be the evil townsfolk. The script has a lot of possibilities in that regard. Hello, Professor Cosmo. There is no professor in this game. I can also tell you guys, the Dunkin' coffee, the Dunkin' iced coffee flavored jelly beans, which, by the way, tell them that you're going to talk to a juggler later. It's also a thing you can do. I have a feeling, I have a general feeling that it's possible that that first game may not end up going up on YouTube. So I spent that first game that you guys are probably not going to see to the tubers eating these in various combinations. They were bad. These were supposed to be the good ones. They weren't. Navean give Tomato a 5, even if I don't earn it. I will BRB. It sure was a game last game. It sure was. Wow! A sub to Prof. Cosmo. Thank you, Ryback. You're scholarly. Let's see, what do we got here for newbies I can put on? What is this one? This is one of my thrift shop ones. Simple enough, goes with my shirt. Jackie gets a sub too. Goes with my Gunnar's shirt. Now I'm just wrapped in gray. But not a heathered gray. By the way, Lolzarst, thank you for the follow. I recently discovered, I always thought people, when they were talking about Heathered Gray, were saying Heather Gray. And I was like, A, that's probably an actress. And B, why is something Heather Gray? Like, what does that mean? Like, doesn't make any sense. You know? Who gets Doms? You know. But no, I didn't know why it was called Heathered Gray. In fact, I don't actually know. Heather Gray is in all the best movies. I have a feeling there's a very higher chance that there is no actual Heather Gray, like a SAG recognized Heather Gray, but there might be one that does porn or something, or like maybe there was like a child actress that was like a Heather Gray that was in like one movie. But how does a gray become heathered, and what does it mean to be heathered? I simply don't understand. These are not things that I know. I call tomato being no dashi poison through an outsider neighbor. That would make either Emma, Bambi, Outsiders, DJ, and Dylan Dirty Dalliancing. Heather Snow, as opposed to Jon Snow. Shouts at Jon Snow.
Good morning, everybody, or at least you thought it was until you walked outside to find the corpse of a goose, the beloved town storyteller. Why you have a goose for a storyteller, nobody knows. But, you know, unfortunately, they're dead. And you know that a demon has done it. I'll give you 8 minutes for today to try to find who that is.
Kill them all.
My
Yeah,
darling, let's talk. Hello, my dear.
Hello, my dear. As we were leaving, Dak was saying, I guess info doesn't matter. So I assume he had something. I assume he heard a widow ping.
No, I just wanted to talk to you.
No, Dak said that in town. So I assume Dak heard a widow ping. Hello.
A widow ping for Dak. Got it.
But Dak said, I guess info doesn't matter. So I'm just assuming.
Gotcha. Would you like to share some info?
Yeah, sure. But you're just gonna lie to me. So why should I?
I'll tell you, I'm the juggler.
Okay. Juggler me is the clockmaker then.
What's your number?
Let's see what your number is first.
But if I show you mine, will you show me yours?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But you're not the juggler, because you're a liar, because you never tell me the truth. And the fact that you told me so quickly what your role was means that you decided before we chatted that you were going to lie to me.
Or I have Mollybach as the angel on my shoulder saying that I need to tell you the truth for once.
You always ignore him, so why should today be any different?
That is very true. Maybe I'm trying to turn a new leaf.
Nope, because you're still going to nominate yourself first, aren't you?
Maybe I'm trying to turn a new leaf on that too.
Oh. Okay. Got me to juggle, or are you not fussed?
I'm gonna juggle you as the clockmaker.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, cool.
Sounds
I will
great.
put you down for juggler, and then when the roll call happens and I'm still believing you, I will put down your real roll.
Sounds good. I look forward to learning that you're not the clockmaker too.
Yeah, well, we'll see what you learn on that.
Okay. Thank you. Love you.
Bye.
Why does the distance matter?
Lo, do you want to chat?
Because
You neighbor a recluse.
who is my neighbor?
I'm your neighbor,
Oh.
Bambi.
Oh yeah.
Demeta, you're the
Yeah,
recluse?
Demeta's the recluse.
I will soft claim recluse.
No, Demeta is not the recluse.
Yeah, and Bambi is my marionette.
No, because I dream of Demeta. I didn't see recluse.
I dreamt you as the marionette, but I'm the demon, so I heard that too.
That's a lie. I dream. Demeta is not the recluse.
You want to chat?
Yeah, let's go.
That's Demeta could be evil.
Dak, can we talk?
Sure, let's go, Tomato.
I left in a hurry, but it sounded as if you had some information to share to town.
No, I'm not sharing anything. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay. Are you familiar, by chance, and be aware that there is no Mezephiles on this script. This is not me trying to trap you into saying something.
Yes.
Have you heard the term heathered gray before?
Yes, Heather Gray is a color.
Right, but it's not heather, it's heathered, as in the gray has been heathered. And I have no idea what the fuck that means. Chat is looking it up right now, and I doubt any of the things that they're saying are true.
I can believe that in chat.
Would you like to share some info?
Heather defect. Okay, here we go. That's ASMR. That isn't right.
ASMR artist Heather Gray.
Yeah, it says Heather defect on Reddit. That's it's a name of a ASMR artist.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. I will give you that I am either the juggler or the clockmaker.
Hey, Dak, guess what I'm gonna give you?
You gonna give me the same too?
I am. I'm gonna give you Juggler and Clockmaker.
Sweet.
What would you like me to juggle you as?
Juggle me as the clockmaker.
Okay. You can juggle me as the Juggler.
Juggle as the juggler. As the juggalo. Okay.
I am the Juggalo. That is correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Dash is evil. Laurent, would you like to speak?
Yes, sure.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
What would you like to share?
I can. I can tell you that I am the fortune teller, and I've seen a yes between Bruce and Dak. Let's say that.
It's interesting. I have a little bit of sus on Dak myself.
I wouldn't be against executing them then.
I also just happen to have some on Bruce as well. I know that's not super helpful, but I saw what I saw.
Yeah, because I'm based on what I'm saying, it would make sense.
Yeah.
If I'm telling the truth, obviously.
Well, I don't have the information myself. I have it secondhand, but I would be willing to wager that I do tend to trust this person's info. But that said, I have heard of a juggler between those two. So I don't quite know who to believe.
Okay.
But that's what I got, man. That's what I got.
Okay.
Navean, would you mind sticking around after we're done?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you have anything to tell me about your quick roll or no?
I'll give you a claim of savant because I'm going to talk to Navean after this.
Sure. Fair. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Well.
Well.
Have the turntables have turned.
Your savant info is cats are good or cats are bad.
Well, I know which side I am sticking with, but I know that Sugar Snap likes to make me sway in one direction some days.
I think you can also probably, infer from that like if you are drunk or poisoned here, I'm not honoring that. You've gotten one true and one false. They're pretty mutually exclusive.
I gathered that. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
T'as vu?
Emma, can we talk?
Sure, tomato.
Dylan, do you want
Hello.
Hello.
Funny story.
Okay.
You're my marionette.
Interesting.
No idea.
Hold it.
We will talk later, Emma.
This is time to chat amongst yourselves and also, do any public role stuff like juggling.
Tori would like to juggle herself as the juggler, Resnora as the artist, DJ as the dreamer, Dak as the raven keeper, and Bruce as the marionette.
Okay.
Dylan would like to juggle. That Dylan is the juggler. Bambi is the dreamer. Resnora is the fortune teller. FM Jason is the savant, and DJ as the artist.
Okay.
Emma would like to juggle Emma as the Baron and Bruce as the noble.
Okay.
Dak would like
and
to
just-
juggle. Myself as the juggler. Demeta as the juggler. Bruce as the snitch. And Malachon as the dreamer.
Okay.
I have posted my juggle in text in chat.
Okay, I got it.
Navean will juggle Resnora as the bounty hunter, Bambi as the fortune teller, Bruce as the dreamer, and Malshan as the juggler. I'll stick at 4.
Okay.
Resnora will juggle herself as a juggler and nothing else.
Okay.
Are nominations open?
Yeah, nominations are now open.
Demeda nominates no one.
Tori nominates DJ.
Tori nominates DJ. Yes. Please tell us why.
Told you I'm turning a new
Apparently
leaf.
he has a role that wants to die. I don't know what that means on the script, but go off.
DJ.
Yeah, please, kill me. I am happy to die and resolve for Down's first execution.
Alright, 6 votes will be needed.
Can anyone tell me what that means?
Maybe clockmaker? I don't.
I assume clockmaker,
I assume clockmaker.
possibly.
Listen, if people want to die, I'm all for it.
6 votes is enough. DJ's on the block.
There ain't no boom dandy on this script.
No.
FM Jason nominates Demeda.
FM Jason nominates Demeda.
They didn't nominate themselves. That felt weird.
Demeda, how dare.
It's called personal growth. Thank you very much.
Told you.
Alright, 6 votes will tie. 7 to die.
Pertinent information, I have heard of an evil ping on Demeda.
Well, that would have been good to know.
You have an evil ping on the middle?
I have heard of an evil ping on Demeda.
Ah, yes.
4 votes is not enough. Demeda is safe.
Pertinent info, I've heard of an evil ping on Bruce, but unless we're actually sure of where it comes from, I don't know how much we should pay that out.
Bambi nominate Emma.
Okay, Bambi nominates. Where are you? Emma. Please tell us why.
Someone told me she was the marionette, and she told me she was the Baron. Baron who claimed Baron. I want to check.
Emma.
This is true. I did in fact claim Baron to Bambi.
6 to tie, 7 to die.
Bruce has heard of an evil ping on the demon. Good job,
Can we not
Bruce.
do this? To me, this seems like Emma's just gonna be replaced. This just seems like it.
I got you, DJ. I got your back.
4 votes is not enough.
Chat is apparently... sorry, go ahead, Malachon.
No, go on. I was going to make a nomination, but if you want to say something.
Yours is much more important than what I have to say.
Okay, Malachon nominates that.
Okay, Malachon nominates Dak. Why?
I don't particularly like executing people who are this keen to die. Just feels like we're killing a good player for no reason. Don't know much about Dak, but in the words of my evil twin Ryback, let's expand my tower.
Dak, your defense.
I'd like to claim the DAC defense. Sorry, I didn't hear your accusation because I was sleeping. I'm not the best kill for town.
7 votes to put Dak on the board.
I'm also just against killing Dak on the first day. I like to at least wait till day 2.
Oh, I'm okay to die 1. That's fine. But...
I will say, there's a town crier script. We should probably calm it down. We should play it one more
So,
2 votes is not enough.
So,
Well,
Demeda,
that's
you
why,
could be.
so people know DJ was going to nominate himself, and I said I'll do it because, you know, there's a town crier, and if you do die, it only gives so much information. So, yeah, let's be kind to any potential town criers.
Any more nominations?
Demeda, you could still be a marionette.
Final call.
Oh, everyone could. That's kind of the point, right? Everyone but the demon and the other minion could be a marionette.
DJ, how would you like to be executed?
In silence.
It actually was in silence. Alright, so if I die, one of these people is hella sussy. However, if I get a 3, I am not gonna believe it in any regard at all. I will know then that I am someone's marionette or I am drunk. We gotta live, it's true. My juggle was Rez is the FT, because I heard Rez was the FT. I just said it at the time. And Laurent is the FT. And then I said Tori's the clockmaker, Dak's the clockmaker. So they both said that. Yeah, give us a fake 5, Navean. Come on. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and read some shit about Heathered Gray, because y'all were coming at me hard on this. I wasn't able to do it because I was playing a game. A medium gray with appealing sage undertones. The fabric term heathered comes from a plant heather, a type of grass. Heathering is a technique of weaving multiple colors or types of thread together to produce a new color. Gray is used to meet brighter colors, but any colors can be heathered. Heathered fabrics are made from a mix of yarn colors. Heather gray has white and black yarn. Heathered means weaving two fabrics together. It's cotton and polyester. Subtly freckled or mottled. Heathering is actually an etymological split from feathered, and they mean the same thing. The old name stuck around in weaving because it's a trait. I was going to say, doesn't that seem... Yeah. Very fascinating. Heathered Gray? Yeah, she was in Ferris Bueller's Spray Off. Nice. Well done. What we assumed, just based on Jennifer Grey, that Heather Gray would have had to have been active in the 80s, apparently, so we have to come up with pornified 80s movie names. How dare you, Twilight Spark? It's fine, I believed it. Oh, we should start a prediction. 1 minute. You got 1 minute. I really hope we actually get Juggle info. I'm going to consider that a victory if we actually get Juggler info, even if it's fake. Take whichever side people don't bet on. That's how you make money. Wow, evil. Wow, guys. You only have a couple seconds left. Come on. If we die night 2 after people said there is an evil ping on us, that'd be a bit weird. I know. But that said, I also told a bunch of people that I was a juggler, pretty flat out. Alright, so it's a little more split. 44 to 56. Someone's making some money.
Hey.
I get info?
Well, what do you think your number is going to be?
Wait, first of all, I just want to clarify. Am I actually getting info?
I would like to know what you think your number is going to be.
I think my number is going to be a 2.
All right, well, you get a... Good morning. A tomato is found squished next to my dead body.
Y'all are some assholes. I could have taken it into my own hands and done it myself, but I restrained myself, and y'all decided to kill me anyway.
Assuming that was you, it could have been Navean.
I'm surprised by your death.
Tomato, want to finish our productive conversation?
Very much, Emma. So, funny story.
Yeah.
Turns out you're not my marionette.
I didn't think so, because I'm the Baron. But, you know, good to know.
So, you're hard claiming Baron, so that means you're good.
Probably.
So I talked to 4 people yesterday. No, 3. I talked to 3 people yesterday. I talked to Laurent, Tori, and Dak. And I told them all that I was the juggler, and I got killed.
Interesting. Were you actually the juggler?
Yes, I was.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Indeed it is. And Navean taunted me at night.
Why would I ever do a thing like that?
I think Navean probably can't confirm to me that they taunted you at night. Sorry.
I have evidence. I have witnesses.
Yeah, I know you have witnesses, but I can't know about those witnesses until after the game.
That's true. Anyway, would you like to share some info with me, now that I'm basically confirmed to not be the demon?
Yeah, I can tell you that either I'm the Baron or I've chosen to register myself as the Baron.
Cool. Well, then I can be your marionette.
Sure, you could be my marionette. Maybe you were the marionette sat next to me and they killed you, so you wouldn't be confused with your juggle.
That's very true.
Or I could be the Baron. We have to keep that in mind too.
Or you could just be the Baron. Absolutely. Okay, this has been very productive, Emma.
Thank you, Navean. Incredibly productive.
All right, bye. Dehota.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Let's talk.
Yes.
Hello, fellow dead guy.
Yes.
I was the juggler.
Wow. Okay, that's rude. That is rude.
I know.
If that was Navean, that's rude. And I'm saying it might be that was Navean because I'm a snitch.
Ooh, okay.
That's why I wanted to kill myself. I've already done all my damage. Let's get me off the board now.
Okay. The only way it could have been Navean killing me is if it's Lil Monster, which we would know, probably, because we probably would have gotten a Widow ping just by law of averages at that point.
But I would imagine the Widow would know until the monster again, probably stay quiet. and try and probably pick themselves if they could.
Probably.
Assuming they can.
That's a good point.
Because at least my thought is, if a widow sees a Grim and sees 3 minions and none of them are a marionette, it's gonna get very quickly figured out as a little monster game. Very.
Yeah.
I mean, but less on here this script, but in general it will. So, also I feel a bit redundant if there's a snitch in play and there's a widow. Just saying.
Yeah, that seems a
I
little
feel
redundant.
a little redundant.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
who knows? Navean anti-meta. All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Wait.
Bambi, am I your marionette?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I did.
Tomato.
Why you think you're marionette? Oh, you could be the Emma marionette.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello, Bruce.
How you doing?
Oh, you know I'm dead.
Yeah, you are. Because I targeted you last night.
You targeted me last night?
Yeah, you're my marionette.
Oh, okay. How's that possible?
What do you mean, how is that possible? Emma's the recluse.
Emma's the recluse?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so who's the rest of the team?
There is no rest of the team. It's just me and you. I don't know what Navean is thinking.
Okay. So are you the widow?
No. No, I'm good. I'm a good one.
Okay.
What were you?
I was the juggler.
I heard of a bounty hunter thing.
Yeah, well then they're fucking wrong. Yeah, so I was the juggler. I talked to exactly 3 people yesterday. I told them all that I was the juggler, and I'm dead.
Do you think that one of them killed you, or do you think it was just a blind shot because, like, you're the streamer and it's fun that way?
Because kill Strimmer.
Kill Strimmer. I did say, who should we kill tonight, and then you said me.
Well, yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But that's like a double bluff. They would never think that.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that makes sense, because, like, oh, Tomato wants to die because they're the Raven Keeper, and they killed you, and it turns out you actually only have one benefit, and that's to find out information on the second night.
Yeah, or maybe I actually am the Raven Keeper and I'm keeping my information on the DL.
Did you see me as my true role?
I didn't pick you.
As the little monster?
Oh, you are the little monster. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that was the token that was given to me.
Okay. Hey, are you familiar with the term in clothing heathered gray?
No.
Okay. So this is a thing that certain clothing is referred to as having the color of heathered gray. I never understood what that meant. How does something become heathered? And people were telling me in chat that there's a whole lot of, details about this, and I don't know anything about it. I just thought I would ask if you knew.
Is it only in gray? Is there like a heathered red?
That's a great question. I've never heard of it.
Chat,
you're gonna have to help me out here, man.
For a while.
I'll report back to you tomorrow. How about that?
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're weird. You're
no.
There's something.
Bruce, chat is saying yes.
There's a heathered red?
There's heathered multiple colors.
Heathered. Oh my god, really?
I know. Chat. My mind's blown.
Heather refers to interwoven yarns of mixed colors producing flecks of an alternate color.
Yeah, that's what chat said. I thought they were fucking with me, though.
I don't think they're fucking with you. I think that they're being very kind. Oh, I like it. Do a Google search for heathered. Put this on stream. Ignore the game.
Well, I mean, I'm dead, so I don't really have much else to contribute.
Tomato did tell me I was his marionette, so it's weird that he's dead.
It's true, I did say that. However, Emma also told me that I was her marionette.
Welcome back to town, everybody. And I do just want to say that I have the Spanish Inquisition here with me. He is a good boy. He had a checkup earlier this week, and we got his blood work back today, and his blood work says that he's doing good. So,
yay!
Good recoveries here.
Excellent.
So, I love to hear that. Tomato, I love that when you came back, you said her marionette, and you're sat next to 2 hers, and I'm like, that doesn't help me.
Oh, I was talking, I specifically said, you missed the beginning where I said that Emma told me that I was her marionette.
Yeah.
Okay. It's possible.
Yeah, Tomato told me that I was his marionette, then I responded with saying that I was the Baron, but Tomato was also my marionette, so it's fine.
Thank you, Ryback, for posting that. Yes, please make your donations. Look up top. Those are Navean's
so
for Spanish.
Your marionette, you're the demon?
Oui.
Okay. Rez, would you be willing to, if we killed you, just based on that last demon discussion we had?
I mean,
We don't have to.
I
Obviously.
mean, we can, but like I'd prefer to, you know,
I know,
test
but
my
imagine.
information more if that makes sense. Like,
But imagine if it was right.
I think it's about time I can mention this. The reason I wanted to die yesterday because I'm the snitch. My damage has already been done. Do with that as you will.
okay, that makes sense.
There was a bounty hunter ping on me supposedly. As good boy and definitely not demon. I resent that. And how dare you, bounty hunter, because clearly your information is fucked up or you're just lying.
All right, I will say that is of the 2 minutes. Okay, that's if there is a drunken play or somebody genuinely believes they are the drunk, that is too many outsiders with no outsider modification on this script.
I would love someone to start talking to me
There's a
about it.
Baron.
There's a
There's
Baron
a Baron
on
on the script.
Oh, I take it back. Sorry.
It's the appropriate amount of outsider modification.
Sorry, no, I missed the Baron. It was
There's
way
also
too.
a poisoner though, so we could go either way. We could have an evil team trying to sell a Baron, or we could have a we could have a.
Yeah, I was way too poisonous. Sorry.
Nominations are open.
Can someone
I wanna
nominate
ask-
me?
Sorry, what?
Okay, good. I just want to make sure everybody's paying attention.
Do you want to be nominated, Tomato?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Kind of want to nominate Tomato now, but there's no reason
Can
to.
I ask, has anyone heard of Widow King? It's like Evil Twins. I like knowing early.
I mean, it feels a bit redundant with the snitch and play, but that's just me.
Not really,
Yeah.
because snitch means that your dudes have bluffs versus.
If there's a widow, why would there be a snitch? I mean, like, never met the ST, but then I feel a bit redundant if there's a widow in play. I'm just saying.
Never assume anything when it comes to Navean storytelling.
And also, Widow learns what everybody else is in addition to getting bluffs for other people, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
like-
power.
Yeah, it's a powerful. Tori nominates Malachon.
Okay, Tori nominates Malachon. Why?
Why not / Town Crier?
Malachon.
No defense.
Okay, you will need 5.
You okay with this, Maelstrom?
I haven't
Not the
spoken
worst
to
kills in the
Malachon.
world, yeah, but it just.
Sorry, to be
I was kind of surprised by it, to be honest.
To be clear, it's a shot in the dark. I haven't spoken with Malachon. I have no sauce on Malachon. There is a Town Crier, and no one else was nominating.
3 votes is not enough. Malachon is safe.
Emma nominates Dylan.
Emma nominates Dylan. Why?
Yesterday, Malachon implied they were an empath. Dylan gave me a role that should be fine dying.
Dylan, your defense.
I did. I don't want to.
Can't see the palm. There's a palm here.
5 votes will be needed.
I think there's extra sauce on Dylan.
I think Dylan's fine.
I will have to say, my first conversation with Dylan was a bit weird. I can't figure out why.
Dylan is on the block with 5.
Dylan nominates Laurent.
Okay, Dylan nominates Laurent. Why?
I just don't want to die today.
Whoa.
I do not want to die either. I think enough people have heard the information that makes me not a good candidate.
5 to tie, 6 to die.
Emma, I will say there is a specific reason that I claimed to you what I did.
Okay. I didn't vote for you.
2 votes is not enough. Any more nominations?
I think Bambi and Dak are ultra sus, but
Funny because I think you and maybe Tori with Emma, you are sus. You are both sus.
yeah, but why didn't you vote on me? You had your hand up and
Because
all
not
of the
enough
reasons
votes
in the world.
is useless.
Final call for nominations.
I didn't vote on anybody today, so.
Dylan, how would you like to be executed?
I would like to be returned to sender, please.
So town gets a rather large envelope, the biggest envelope that they can get.
Is it a
And
Dylan
it's-
envelope?
It is still too small, so they have to fold Dylan up quite a bit in order to fit Dylan in this envelope. And in that folding, he's kind of, a little bit crushed to death. Good day.
I heard that, Tomato.
Thanks, Tori. Someone appreciated it. Did I get Juggler info? Nope. Return to Butter. So guys, I did mention, and and Navean also mentioned, the Spanish Inquisition, aka Spanish, is Navian's cat, had some vet bills come up recently, and as Navean said, reported recently, everything's coming back good, but there was a little bit of a scare at the time, so there was some emergency vet bills. They're pretty pricey. Please consider donating. It doesn't have to be much. We don't have to knock out the whole thing, but we do appreciate any kind of help that you guys can offer, because Spanish is a good boy, and Navian could use the help. And it's not an easy thing for people like me and Navean to ask for help. As you guys remember, for when I asked for help for Nutmeg, that was not easy for us to do. That was not easy for me to do. But you know, it's not an easy thing to ask for help. It should be. It's not. You know, we're oppressed by the system, so to speak, knocked down, saying we need to be able to. You know, we have to have pride about these kind of things. But that's all trauma based. You know, we know that based on, you know, well, years in therapy. But all that stuff about not being able to ask for help, that all comes from trauma. And so, you know, it's very tough to kind of overcome that and to be able to ask for help on things sometimes. And for that reason, I really like to do what I can to try to help out where I can. And I think that the platform that we have here, and again, you know, there's only 50 people in chat or whatever it is, and it seems to be decreasing every week, but whatever, you know, it's fine. The important thing is that we have a small core group of people here who really care about each other. The Blood on the Clock Tower community is fantastic. They're excellent people, very giving, very generous people, and anything that we can do to help out our goose is appreciated.
Good morning. Dak managed to survive slightly longer than usual, but still not too long into the game, because he's dead.
Woohoo. Okay, I have some information for all of town. Number one, there is a widow in play. I got the ping on night one. Nobody wanted to listen. Everybody wanted to overtalk each other, so I held on to the information for 2 days. I did tell this to Tori yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that's why Tori asked if anybody heard the widow's ping. Number two, I was a sweetheart. So we do have one more person that is definitely drunk now.
That's 3 outsiders.
That's why I said too many, except if there's a Baron.
Maybe that bounty hunter is drunk, just saying.
I think the bounty hunter is drunk.
And there is a chance that this could possibly be a baby in effect too.
Possible.
That's
There's no
why.
chat?
Let's go.
Tori, you want to chat?
Who was that?
Alishan for Tori.
Oh yeah, of course.
Chat.
AMB, you want to talk?
Oh yes, so far you.
Jack, wanna chat?
Sure, Emma, let's go.
Nobody wants to talk to the tomato.
I mean, Tomato, we can talk all we want, but I'd love to know things. And I know nothing. All people I want to talk to are gone.
I know. Dylan, you have anything you want to share?
I mean, I know Dylan. I was annoyed.
Yeah, I think I was put on the block for pretty much no reason, and
Great.
yeah, that's whatever.
I mean, to me at least, Dylan was either what they claimed or the widow, no in between, which I think tells you what they were claiming to me. Which to me sucked. But,
Hey, if it helps, guys, I was the juggler, and they done got me. They done got me.
I feel the goose has something to do with this. I just have a feeling the goose is behind all this.
Chat, what do we think? Do we think the goose killed me, or do we think that a player killed me?
I don't know. I wanna kill Bruce or Bambi today, but I think Bambi reads more minions.
Well, it's little monsters, so she killed them anyway. If
Yeah.
it is little monsters, she killed them anyway. And
Yeah,
they-
but
it's not like you can go off double claims because snitch, they have their own bluffs.
Well, I've heard her in a double claim.
Yeah, I've heard of a double claim for sure.
Emma, was I your marionette?
I don't think the marionette would be killed day 2. I don't think they would. Just don't think. Jason, I guess, wants to talk?
Sure, I'll follow you.
Bambi, you have any information you want to share with a dead guy?
Oh yes, of course. I follow you. Oh, that dead body.
I am a dead body, yes.
Who are you? What you dead?
I was the Juggler.
Oh, that's not cool. The juggler. I am the noble, and my ping. It's funny because it's you, Emma, and Tori.
Well, I'd be willing to believe that it's Emma, and Emma's claiming to be the,
Around, yes.
No, Emma's claiming to be the recluse.
Ah, okay.
But
She
if
also
that's the
could be the-
case, it's pretty good info. It means that Tori, either you're drunk or Tori and I must be good.
Yeah. Maybe Tori is evil and Emma is just a recluse. I don't
That's
know.
also possible.
Yes, I don't know.
I'm happy that you
And-
believe that I'm good, though.
Yeah, I didn't vote on you. But you could be also marionettes. Who
It's
knows?
true.
But I think, no, it's not a little monster game. No, Navean will never kill you like this.
Navean would absolutely kill me like this, yes.
That's so cruel. I'm a
That's
little bit suspicious about Laurent and Bruce.
Yeah, Laurent's pushing very hard on Bruce, and I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah, I don't know, but there are two suspicions for me.
Hmm.
Suspicious. I'm not the leech this time. I'm sad.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're not the leech.
It's even being alive for that reason.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
Back
sober.
to town, everybody.
You're still alive, Marashan. I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too. But there's a widow apparently, so I kind of believe the widow thing because of who's still alive.
They're a widow?
Yeah, Jack
Yeah,
said it's
Jack
down.
said this morning that they got the widow ping.
Yeah, I got the widow ping on day one.
Oh.
But also, let's anyone who was in town when we were leaving, Dak did make allusions to it day one as well. We just had all left for our own.
Yeah, I'll be honest about exactly what I did. I tried to talk, everybody overtalked me, and everybody started running away. So I said, "Piss on y'all! I'm gonna hold it till day 3."
That's why I smell like piss.
Exactly.
No, Dana.
No, that's why.
Why? Okay. So I have now heard, well, of 3 outsiders, which could throw around a drunk. With or without a widow ping, with or without a little monster. That's a lot of dodge information. How rude.
It is indeed dodge.
Nominations are open.
Are there public noble things?
No.
I've heard of someone who said they heard pings from a noble.
Yeah, I
But-
definitely heard someone who said one of their pings, like, as a, I'm a noble bounty hunter, here are some pings for you.
Thank you, ham
But
cake.
not, like, all together.
But are they boneless pings?
No,
I miss Mega.
Meg is not here. I was
You
calling
can't spell boneless without noble.
We love you, Mega.
I love you, Mega.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat, can somebody please make Demeter put on the Vegemite hat?
Ooh, yes.
Should I make the nomination we discussed earlier, do you think?
Yeah, do it. Why not? What does it hurt?
Okay, Malashar nominates Bruce.
Malashon nominates Bruce. Why?
Sorry, Bruce. Bruce and I spoke day one and kind of did a trust fall, roll swappy type sort of thing to try and confirm Bruce is good. But I've heard of like several different pieces of mechanical information that suggest that Bruce is evil. So socially I was kind of trusting him, but I think I want to clear this well.
Bruce, your defense.
I would like to hear what this information is because there's zero bit of information that I've heard that I'm evil. I've just heard that I'm evil. And 2, there's somebody who I'm pretty sure is drunk that's making me seem evil. So it's not a good kill.
All right, you'll need.
Well
4
done,
votes.
Rymac.
Bruce,
Yes.
you are the only person I talked to today.
That's true.
Is that a problem?
I'm so
For what
good.
Bruce just said, yes, that is the problem.
I wouldn't worry about it. If there's a widow ping, it sort of seems like there's a widow ping. Everybody knows all the information anyway.
5 votes is enough. Bruce is on the block.
Laurent, it can't be Bruce. I doubt it's Bruce. Why did I vote? Bruce nominates Laurent.
Bruce nominates Lo. Why?
Because Lo doubts it's me.
Laurent, your defense.
I'm lost. I don't know. If it's not Bruce, then I might as well burn to hell.
All right, you will need 5 votes to tie or 6 to kill.
Way too early to be boner my ghost vote on any of these.
Burn it.
I mean, if you don't want to vote, I'll vote on your behalf, but I understand the logic of having Bruce on the block, so yeah.
Can
I
people
understand the
share this
logic,
information with me? Because
Three's
like
not
if
enough.
if we believe that there's a widow, which it sure seems like it because the person who saw the ping is dead right now. If we believe that there is a widow, evil has all the information, and I'm very curious as to what's playing me being evil.
And as far as I'm concerned, the person who saw the ping is not currently dead. Also, I'm pretty sure I actually told you this already.
The noble or the widow ping?
Wait, I have a storyteller question.
Yes.
Would the widow see which player sees the widow ping? Or hears the call or whatever? Or are they not shown that?
They might be. Sometimes I decide who I would potentially show the ping to before I show the Widow the Grim, and sometimes I decide it after, like I wait to see if they're going to self-poison or not.
Okay. Alright, I was just like, Tori had me thinking that like, maybe, oh, did the widow kill the person they knew saw the ping? But then I was like, wait, yeah, okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh, did I suggest that? If I did, it wasn't intentional.
Final call for nominations.
You didn't like
Stop it right now.
outright suggest it, but it kind of like the way you said what you said had me thinking that, and then that had me
Fair.
Poor
wondering, and then I was like,
Basically,
oh,
I think. Yeah, essentially what I was saying was think of all the ways poison and bullshit can flow around this town, I think was the short of it. That amongst them, I guess.
Bruce, how would you like to be executed?
Would like to be executed as painfully as possible.
So town pulls out an Iron Maiden, and not only do they have an Iron Maiden, they also put a whole bunch of bark scorpions inside. So they put you in the Iron Maiden, and they start to close it, and the scorpions are very agitated because they're being, closed in upon, so they start stinging you. And so too do all of the spikes from the Iron Maiden. It is very brutal, and they're pushing this close extremely slowly. So it's just like this agonizingly long death. But at the end, you do eventually die in quite a bit of pain.
Navean?
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Go to sleep.
It's true. It is very metal. Oh no, my chat. Oh, the chat froze again. I'm sorry, guys. That must have happened a while ago. I can't believe they killed me night 2, man. Can I drop my jelly bean? This is what I get for running a zombie game, clearly. Bruce is claiming Town Crier. Okay. Where are the good jelly beans? There we go. Good, relative term. That was a mistake. Emma could be a host. Emma could be the leech. I'll talk to Dak tomorrow, and then I'll talk to Tori. I gotta tell you guys, I think these were actually supposed to be, unlike those candy corn, which were clearly meant as a thing that you only offer to masochists. I think these were actually supposed to be billed as good.
Tori has been torn in pieces.
Nice.
5 minutes.
Dak, let's talk.
Jason.
Hello.
Okay, so I have something to throw out here that I think chat should have a stab at.
Okay.
What if we have the French connection here? And I'm not trying to meta
Navean.
Navean at all. But what if we have the French connection of Laurent, Bambi, and Jason, who speaks halfway decent French? That way, if they're chatting and they're chatting in French, when Navean pulls us back, we never know exactly what they're saying.
It's possible.
Yes, it's just something that I thought of day before yesterday, and I threw it out to one person, and they kind of thought, yeah, it's a possibility, and then I wanted to let chat have a stab at it. So
Okay, something to consider.
okay, and the other thing that I found for you is shit, I think I copied it. I'll put it in chat. In clothing, heather refers to a color effect creating by mixing 2 or more different colored fibers or yarns. Is interwoven yarns of mixed colors and possibly the type of fiber producing another color.
Oh, we're back to talking about Heathered.
That's
Feather.
Heathered. That's Heathered. I found that information for Demeta during the night, and I wanted to give it to him. So
Thank you, Dak.
Chat
It's very
keeps
helpful.
talking about it. I have no idea how it came up, but
I don't either, but I found it. So
All we know is that that's what happens when you have heathered colors, apparently.
yes.
Well, thank you, Dak. I appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
In my grim, so that doesn't really surprise me.
Tori, my dear, can we talk? Hello.
Hello.
You never gave me your number.
I didn't, because we didn't speak again. It was just a 1. Which basically means sort of, you know, it could still be Emma or Bambi, but it doesn't make it look good for you not being a bad boy.
I'm not a bad boy.
The only thing saving you from being a bad boy is probably the evil townsfolk ? Which could have get you accidentally killed, but that still means that like DJ is the bad boy. Basically, I don't know. It's looking like Emerald Bambi in it.
Why?
if Demeta is a bad boy, does he make you feel so good?
He does though, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Chat, is he embarrassed? I hope so.
Why do you think it's Emma or Bambi?
Emma's claims are not useful for a start. I wouldn't put it past Rez to, yes, be a bounty hunter, but be the evil townsfolk herself. And now that she's pointing at Emma, it's kind of like an obfuscation thing. It's like, oh, it was Demeta and it was Bruce, and they both died, and ha 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 ha. But now it's Emma, and therefore it must be fine. I don't know.
Okay.
Basically, there's enough sort of self-doubt in what is usually a very confident player who trusts her information to a fault in trying to make sure sort of information is both acted upon and doubted. So it just sort of, I don't know, basically it just feels like it could be like a double bluff in terms of Emma. But I truly don't know. My information is I have a 1.
My information is literally nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it could also still mean that you're a marionette, though, because the marionette thinks that they're an evil townsfolk, right? Not a snitch. And DJ is claiming an outsider.
Marionette can be any good role.
Of course they can, because they were mutant last game, weren't they?
Yep.
Okay, so it still could be either of you, but either way.
Correct.
Did DJ die at night or during the day? During the day.
During the day.
Yeah, that's right. It's sad that you died, though. Do you think you died? Were you actually the juggler?
Yes.
Do you think you died because you had a nice juggle?
Yes.
Oh,
Or
and the
because
other
there's a
reason-
fucking widow.
Yeah. And the other thing is, based on Bruce's, I assume that's town crier info.
That is town crier info.
Yeah. So,
And
One of
poison
Laurent
venom.
and Brez is drunk, the other's evil.
Welcome back.
Which one's which? We can fight over it.
Wait, how are Laurent? Either one of us is drunk and the other is evil. We can't.
I feel with unless
Is
I'm
it
just trying to
possible what one of us is drunk and the other one's widow poisoned,
Or leech
Yeah,
poisoned.
but
or leech poisoned, or leech
who's
or
the
widow
leech
poisoned?
then?
I for what it's worth, I have a belief that there's a possibility that Laurent is the Nodashi, and that's so Resnora wouldn't be drunk in that world, but is just Nodashi poisoned in that world.
Oh yes.
I doubt
yeah.
I'm the Dashi.
That's possible, but the
That's
Laurent wants
possible.
to die. Which doesn't feel normal for but then we'll fuck up this point.
It could be just a bluff, you know.
I do think Laurent's probably good, but they are also very good at this kind of double bluff thing, so I'm
I
doubting
think it's-
myself.
I've seen too many games where Laurent double bluffs to.
Yes, I think it is a
I'm-
bubble.
No, I'm sorry.
I know you. I know you know. I know you play. You do the same in a French game. I know.
Nominations are open.
No, I'm seriously not double bluffing.
Yeah.
I am tonight at this point today, not tomorrow, obviously. But like
Sorry,
at
can
this,
I nominate?
Yeah,
Emma,
Emma,
nomination.
Nom-
Yeah, the
nominates
nomination.
Jason.
Oh, okay. Emma nominates Jason. Why?
Mostly just sort of a feeling. I can't explain it very well. Just sort of
All right, Jason.
My hand
How dare you say those are
Yeah,
nonsense juggles?
I am fine to die. This is not a horrible kill. I will tell you that I am the artist. I asked my question on day 2. I asked if one of Bruce, Dylan, Laurent, or Resnora is the demon, and I got a yes. I hadn't outed. I had told people the question I asked. I hadn't outed it yet because we were just already killing into those people, so I didn't feel like I needed to out it immediately. But I am fine getting myself off, or getting myself, like, clearing myself as the world. Please stop. Nope, that was bad wording. Yes.
You heard it here, folks. Jason is fine getting himself off, and he'll need 3 votes to do that.
That's a lot of help.
If 3 people could help me get myself off, that would be great.
Laurent, can I ask, are you actually secretly the fortune teller?
The what? To the who?
3 votes is enough. Jason's on the block.
Who's telling who?
Tori is asking Laurent if they are secretly the fortune teller.
Wouldn't be
I will-
much of a secret.
I will
Not
say,
in a minute, slow.
It wouldn't be a secret, yeah.
Andy nominates low. Why is that?
I have a evil social with on Laurent. Maybe I'm wrong, but I trust socially Resonera, and the way it say don't kill me now, but tomorrow, it's like it could be holding the baby if it's a monster again.
Laurent, your defense.
I don't even know if I can trust my own information. I'm the fortune teller, and pretty much all my pings are pretty much dead, and everybody's a no ping, and I don't understand shit at this game. I could be the host, I could be drunk, I could be widow poisoned, I could be lying, but of course I'm not myself pushing on that. I think it's very easy for evil to push on me, so if you're good, you should think twice before voting on this, because I think that Jason and Bambi has been very close to changing information this game, which would make sense if there are 2 evil players.
So,
All right, 3 votes will tie. 4 votes to put Bo on the block.
okay, the reason I ask is, does Town know what your role was?
Nope.
I
Do you
don't
mind
think
if I
we should
share?
tie this. I don't think we should tie this.
I think you shouldn't.
I don't.
tie
Yeah, I don't.
Demeter,
Because
do you
I'm
mind?
not.
But I don't think Jason is evil. So.
2 votes is not enough. Jason's still on the block.
I was a high priority target and I got killed on night 2.
No, I understand that. Okay, can we talk? I will talk about tomorrow.
Malshan nominates Emma.
Melishan nominates Emma. Why?
I don't think Jason's evil, and there's a world where we don't have a Baron and Vesnora and Emma evil together, or there's a Widow poison and Emma's still evil. There's kind of worlds where this works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think this is
I like
this,
Emma
for me closes
Marionette.
up more worlds than Jason.
All right, Emma, your defense.
Yeah, there's worlds where I'm evil, but I don't believe them.
3 will tie. 4 to kill.
Yeah, Emma could be the Nodashian poisoning me through DJ, which is a possibility, but
I'll put my hand up.
What
so it
is
doesn't tie.
this?
I'll put my hand up so it doesn't tie. I don't
What
want it
is
to tie.
I think we're lifting off an evil here.
No.
Well, I
Okay,
would
this-
have preferred
that is shady.
4 votes is enough. Emma's on the block.
I'd like
That
to
was so
nominate Bambi.
Sorry, that was low nominating Bambi.
Exactly.
All right, please tell us why.
We have eyes. I'm sorry, I don't want to discriminate you if you don't have eyes, but yeah.
Bambi, your defense.
It's like you try to save Emma from the block. I'm the noble, and I saw Emma, Tori, and Demeter.
All right, 4 votes will tie.
Yeah.
5 to kill Bambi.
It's just Jason.
Sorry, Bambi, are you saying you're the noble who saw 2 dead players and 1 alive player?
Yes,
And you're trying to take that last remaining alive player off the block.
No.
Okay.
I still
I vote on Emma.
because
so
we're at 6 today. I still would have liked it to tie.
I must have misunderstood. Sorry.
Fine, I'll call for nominations.
I told to Marashan and Jason my noble ping almost day 1.
No, I don't think you're lying. I
agree.
I
I believe
misunderstood.
I
My
believe
mistake.
Malshan's on the evil team as well. I would imagine it's probably Mal, Jason.
So is it on Emma Or not?
Rez,
It's on Emma. Yeah.
It is on
And it's
Emma.
this top maybe?
Mal, Jason, Laurent, maybe.
Sorry.
Emma,
That's where I'm
how would
at.
you like to be executed?
Alone in a cabin by the woods.
Aw.
You know, it's very peaceful out there, but you are in the woods, and there are a lot of wild animals in the woods, and one of them makes its way into your cabin, and you try to pet it because it is very cute, but it turns out that it's rabid, so it just mauls you to death. Good night.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much drunken poison in this script. I think Bambi can just be confused. I'd be willing to give Bambi the benefit of the doubt on that lift, but not Malishon. Remember, if this bounty hunter is real, then there is an evil townsfolk.
Good
game's over.
morning, everybody. Except it's not everybody because Laurent has died.
Yay!
Yeah, Reznor, I think you're probably the
Oh, goody!
I think I agree with Emma.
Can I steal those two that I wanted to steal?
What was
Yes.
that?
Uh,
And Laurent, I'm assuming.
just because if you are the juggler, the only target that would have gotten you killed, if your juggle was shit, it wouldn't have mattered. You wouldn't have died.
Right.
Except you tried to juggle Laurent as the fortune teller, and that's
Correct.
the only thing on there that I think worth killing you for. So I want to know what Laurent has actually fortune told. You know?
Hello.
Hello.
Was typing for me.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just saying. So Demeter was the juggler. The only thing that would have gotten Demeter killed, like the only thing worth killing Demeter in his juggle, was you being the fortune teller. So, if you are the fortune teller, you know I would trust that. So I wanted to see what your fortune told. You know?
Oh yeah, I typed it in chat.
Oh, I just missed it. I'm sorry. I'm silly. So it's. I mean, I trust that to sort of just be Bambi then, right? I mean, okay,
I don't
cool.
know because it just got a lift off Jason, and Jason was a no. So I don't know if my information is actually viable.
Right. There's a lot of poison on this script.
But it could also just be evil wanting to keep themselves alive for the sake of having more players in the final or the last few days, right? I mean, I imagine they want to sleep tonight anyway, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all right. Sorry, I didn't know there was a fortune teller claim from you. So yesterday when I was like, "Are you that?" I was literally just looking back at Demeter's juggle. It's all right. I will let you two go now. Thank you so much.
Toy's information doesn't make sense to me in that world. So that would work.
If we want to win this game, we need to stop thinking of me as Nodashi Worlds because I am not the
No, but I
Nodashi.
think but I think
I think it's a Nodashi. I think it's a little monster game.
I think it's true. I think you are evil, Jason, because I forgot there was a niche in play, so that's why you have a bluff.
Okay.
I know
If
I'm
it's
good. I don't know for Malachon, but
Not to meta the storyteller, but if it's a little monster game, then we should feel comfortable that at this moment we have at least one dead, right? One evil dead.
Yeah,
think it's
presumably they kill an
probably
evil
Nodashi.
tonight. If not, anyway, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to meta maybe. I don't.
Yeah, not to meta, but it would be feels real bad if we were in a little monster game and I'm the only good player.
I'm pretty sure it's not Little
left
Monster.
alive right now.
Like,
no,
Which it is.
I am good with Anra, so
These
maybe I'm wrong,
girls
but I trust
feel-
you. But socially, I trust you. But yes, I forget there was niche in play, so Jason could be evil.
from my point of view, we need to
Leech
kill
could
today
mean
because
that
I
the
don't think
one
there's a Little
evil
Monster.
person, the one good person alive, is not going to hit
Should we do
themselves.
like a round robin? I think it's a widow game.
Yeah, let's wait for Dylan and Tori.
I'm totally confident in the Widow plan at this point. So
I don't think Dak would have reason to lie about it, and holding off because everybody just like fucks off while Dak is trying to talk is very on brand for Dak. So
Nominations are open.
So do we want a round robin today? Is that what
Yeah.
everybody wants to do?
Yes, I'm okay for the round robin.
Okay, I will start. Hi, I am apparently your bounty hunter. I might be your drunk. I might be poison, whatever. My information was first I got Tomato, then I got Dak, then I got Bruce, then I got Emma, and then I got Bambi. And I'm pretty sure I just pinging off of Emma was pinging off of her. And I'm pretty sure most of the other ones weren't evil. That's all I got.
Was your artist. On day 2, I asked, is one of Bruce, Dylan, Laurent, or Resnora the demon? And I got a yes.
I'm the snitch.
Recluse.
Juggler.
Oh, sorry. Noble. I saw Emma, Demida, and Tori.
Taker, my only information has already been confirmed by the outsider too.
Oh, I don't want to take her.
Keeper, sad in a spy game. Widow game.
Could you repeat that, Malishon?
Oh, Raven Keeper in a Widow game. Sad.
I'm the sweetheart. I heard the Widow ping. Yes, I did hold it because everybody pissed me off.
I'm the town crier. On night 2, I got yes with Tori, FM, Jason, Bambi, and Malishon. And night 3, I got a yes with Tori, Emma, and Dylan. I will post it again in chat.
Clockmaker with a 1.
I am the fortune teller. I'm the fortune teller. I've received a yes on Bruce and Dak. I've received a yes on Dylan and Bambi. Yes on Jason and no on Jason and Malishon, and no on Rez and Jason.
I mean, so could it just be FM, Jason, and Dylan as minions? I know it could be a baby, but whatever. With Bambi as the demon, because that works with the Clockmaker 1 with Bambi as the demon and Dylan as a minion. Demeter as a juggler got killed. His only worthwhile kill was a fortune teller, which I think also points to Bambi. Was juggling, sorry, Laurent as the fortune teller, and
Yeah, but
Laurent
I don't
also
think
there
the-
points towards Bambi.
Bruce's information. Night 2 could be positive, or it could be correct.
They're probably
night
gonna
3
kill Rez
after I
tonight.
died, there's a good chance that Bruce is sweetheart drunk.
If they don't kill Rez
Well,
tonight,
and
that's
I'm also
very
pinging
telling.
off of the Recluse with that
Yeah.
night 3 info too.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, if we take but in that case, that still makes Resnora the demon, which is awkward because we're
I don't think. For me,
Honest-
Resnora is good. I have good salary with her. I may be wrong, but I don't think she's evil.
I think one of Tori and Jason almost has to be evil.
For me, if I trust but I don't know if I could be the widow poison. If I trust my ping, it could be Tori.
Final call for nominations. At this
Bambi
point, I
nominates
would like.
Jason.
Okay. Bambi nominates Jason. Why?
So I trust Rez socially. I know I'm good. I don't know for Malishon, but so I think Jason could be evil, sadly.
Jason, your defense.
I could definitely be evil. I am just the artist, though. I think we can sleep. I don't think we have 3 alive, but we can do what we want.
Okay, you'll need 2 to put Jason on the
We
block.
can't. It can't
Do we want
happen
to do
today,
this
though.
today, or do we want to sleep?
Maybe.
We are. I was thinking we are 3. Sorry.
You can always tie it.
Laurent, what are you?
I put it at 3 at least, but okay.
No, I meant I was trying to figure out what you just
3
posted.
votes is enough. Jason is on the block.
So yeah,
I'm
Jason.
proposing a world.
Do we want to? If we're not confident in this, we can just execute a dead body.
I do not like that vote.
I'm fine down.
Any more
Well,
nominations?
I think Jason at the beginning was wanting
Jason-
to kill, and then when the nomination was on Jason, Jason wanted to go on to final 3.
If Jason's okay with dying, this is not a good sign, just because that means that
Final
there's
call.
a good chance that Jason's evil.
Which I again propose.
5,
Bambi,
5,
Dylan,
If
Jason.
you're good, you should nominate here
2.
to move this.
Jason, how would you like to be executed?
That's it.
Just however you want. Dealer's choice.
I take out 1,000,000 copies of my script, Dealer's Choice, and I get Town to help me fold them into tiny origami shurikens, and we all throw them at you, and it paper cuts you to death. And I can announce that as this was Final 4 and you executed on it, the game is over, and a team has won. And that's the evil team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So technically, yes, I should have sent you to sleep, but Malashan, I'm assuming that you're killing the only good player left.
Sent you a DM saying staff asked us but either works.
Also works, yes.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, okay, Resnora, congrats, you're now the demon. Evil wins.
Hey Malashan, congrats, you're sleeping in the guest room.
All right, so here is your Grim. We have Resnora, the Widow. Jason, who was your Baron, responsible for putting 2 extra outsiders in. Those outsiders were DJ, the Snitch, Emma, the Recluse, Dak, the Sweetheart, and Tori, the Clockmaker. Nope, the Drunk. Interestingly, that one did limit the Malashan potential for star passing, because if Malashan the Imp star passed, that one sort of becomes true. So yeah, Malashan decided to not star pass for the whole game as a result. Demeta was your Juggler, who only correctly juggled 1 player, and that was Laurent as the fortune teller, because Tori was the drunk and everybody else gave you lies. Bambi was the noble, who pinged off of the recluse and then 2 good players. Dylan, your Undertaker, who got to confirm DJ and then was unfortunately murdered by town. Malashan, as I said, was your imp. Dak was your sweetheart, who got to know that there was a widow in play. When Dak died, I decided to put the sweetheart drunk on Bambi the noble, because at that point, Bruce was already going to get a yes off of Emma, and quite frankly, I felt like Bruce, with both the Undertaker dead and the fortune teller being widow poisoned, I thought Bruce was going to be town's best bet,
Jason
but then
did a
they
very good
murdered
job.
Bruce. As I said, Tori thought she was the clockmaker, but was the drunk with a moderately true-ish number, or could have been true number. And Lo, your poor unfortunate widow poisoned fortune teller, who got yeses on Bruce and Bambi were the 2 players that I marked that they were going to be getting yeses on while poisoned, and then got no's on the entire evil team.
Sorry, Laurent.
Sorry, Laurent.
It's probably the
Sorry.
right thing for a widow
I
to
was
hit, so that makes
thinking-
sense.
Yeah, I was thinking Malashan was just a minion, but not a demon.
Tori, to respond to what you said in chat, I kind of had to be, because I had already told one person, like I had already kind of committed, at least in my head, and I think with Jason, and I'm not sure with anybody else, committed that like Demeta was my first ping. So then when Demeta died in the night, like I felt like I had to carry myself as if I wasn't confident of my information, because I
My
knew, I couldn't
Juggler?
remember who I put it out there, but I knew I had put it out there that Demeta was my first ping, and
And
I
Bruce.
didn't feel like I could switch it. So I was like, the only way I could go about that, I had to.
Well, I guess it's just interesting, like, with you as a player, because I have been on the receiving end of literally no reason but Ryback's false pings, and you have, like, slaughtered me for it. For a player who is always so confident in, like, things, for you to turn around and be like, who knows? It could be anything. I don't know. I was just like, that's weird.
I was trying really hard to validate your 1, because I thought if I was getting nominated, I was going to be arguing like, well, we're pretty confident Dylan and Dak are good, and we've got a clockmaker 1. So anywhere else but me is good.
I mean, in fairness, I was looking at Dylan and I was like, I suppose that could be Malashan, and then I guess I forgot he existed. You
Yeah,
existed.
I think that early on, Malashan was potentially in trouble of being executed off of that town crier info, because on day 1, only 4 people nominated, including both Malashan and Jason. And I was looking at that going, if Bruce kind of really tries to move on this, like Malashan might be in danger of being executed as a potential minion early on.
Well, let's
Yeah.
not
If you
forget
watch it back, I
Tori's
agonize.
random nomination on Malashan. I'm like,
Yeah.
what was it?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, if you watch it back, I agonised over that first kill, because I knew Bruce was getting dangerous information, but Bruce had like hard flamed their real role to me and nobody else, and I was like, I don't want to kill that. And so I kind of went with Tomato as just that'll confuse things, because it doesn't make sense.
I'm the only one who nominated the demon. Moral victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, Malashan, I voted on you that day because I was like, I need to separate myself from Malashan because we're both in that town crier ping, but I did it really late because I didn't want other people to vote on it.
Yeah, I totally no soldier nomination, so I'm not gonna give it any time. I was
My
worried
favorite
that
thing
you
about
weren't
that.
going to go for it.
It was nothing.
No,
It was a nothing nomination.
You even said, my favorite part about it is you nominated the demon, and I knew, I was like, oh, and then you're like, I don't think Malachon's the demon, but, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, if this actually goes through and Malachon dies, this will be fantastic.
In fairness, it wasn't, I don't think, it was a, I have no reason to think, is what I meant anyway. I was like, Malachon definitely could be the demon. It's Malachon. Anyway.
Yo,
Oh well.
Evil, well done. Good work.
Yeah,
That's what
that
he
lift off of Jason on that day, I think definitely was a big part of helping Evil win the game there, because it put you all in a position where you have to execute on a final four, and you have to execute correctly or you lose. And with the Clockmaker one out there, and both, I think Rez and Jason both kind of calling a little bit more attention to themselves than Malachon, it just felt like, you know, that lines up as the Evil world.
Yeah.
I was definitely trying to draw some attention without drawing too much attention. So.
As long as you get more attention than your demon, that means you've done your job.
Yeah, with the Clockmaker, I figured I could sell myself as at worst a second minion, like not in the Clockmaker one.
Yeah.
Well,
Bambi, don't be sorry. It, like, honestly, Jason looked the most suspicious after, like, we got Jason off the block and put it onto Emma. Like, you did exactly what you should have done.
Yeah, that just wasn't the world. But I don't know if there's a real good way of distinguishing between any of it.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
to
you
be
guys.
honest, I don't think there was. Like, you'd have to figure out that Lo is either specifically like the drunk or maybe widow poisoned, and has gotten nose on like specifically the demon. You'd have to meta that to sort of narrow it down to the three of you. But even then, it's one of the three of you.
Yeah, and me being in both of them.
Yeah.
And I did definitely, like, kind of lean into, you know, once Tomato died after, I was like, Tomato's my first ping. I was like, I'm gonna lean into this being drunk thing, because then that's going to, like, make Tori, for example, be less likely to think that her information is drunk. And that was kind of crucial for us.
Oh, I would have never thought of a Clockmaker one as a drunk. Like, there's nothing spicy there, so I just like, yeah, fine, sure.
Yeah, my original plan was the Ravenkeeper bluff I gave to Zeus, like second whisper, and I was going to confirm that you were the Clockmaker with a 1, with a star pass. But then, like Navean said, like I looked, like, but my 2 minions are the Clockmaker 1. I can't do that anymore. Once I found out the number.
And you were like the first or second person. I like didn't give it out to most people, funnily enough.
Yeah, I was trying really hard to get that number because I knew that you were from Resno. I knew you were the Clockmaker, but I didn't know the number.
So funny. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Like, I think I even said it to you. I'm like, in my mind, all that does is confirm someone's a marionette. Whatever.